Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to be testing out for the very first time the new Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder. This recently launched in the UK. If you don't already know, it has been out already in America, I believe it is. But it's recently now been available in some UK retailers. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. Please be sure to click that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up too. Before we get right into the application, I just want to say thank you to all of you who have been consistently supporting me. I really appreciate it. Every time you watch my videos, every time you comment, every time you like my video, you're supporting me and I really appreciate it. So I just want to say thank you. So as mentioned, I did get the Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder, but I got the small size and I didn't realize how small it was actually going to be. Let me open it up for you. So if you watch my videos regularly, you would probably already know that I'm not really a yellow powder kind of girl. I don't really use yellow powders. I've not really been a fan of them, to be honest, and the ones that I have used haven't been a powder that I've been wanting to use consistently, or even a powder that beats my regulars. The one that I've been using already is the original Laura Mercier translucent powder. And look at the size difference, the travel size compare to its mama. I didn't realize it would be this different, but this is so cute though. It's so cute. But anyway, this has already been my favorite powder, so I wanted to try out the yellow powder, see what it looked like, and see, you know, how much of a difference it made. And obviously it will be a lot better for people with like deeper complexions if they don't like the undertone of the original. And obviously when I'm doing makeup for clients and they are of a deep complexion, I think a yellow powder would actually complement their skin tone a little bit more. So yeah, I'm going to put this to the test today, and in order for me to do that, we need to apply some makeup. So I'm going to start off as per usual with my primer, Milk Hydro Grip Primer. As they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. For my foundation, I'm going to use the same concoction that I used in my previous video, which is both Nars foundations, Sheer Glow foundation and Natural Radiant Longwear foundation in Macao and New Caledonia. I also gave myself a fresh set of nails, which I'm absolutely loving. These are dip powder nails, which I've been doing for the last couple of months. I kind of just taught myself, to be honest, but absolutely loving that I'm not having to go out and get my nails done. Absolutely love the way these came out. When I am mixing two foundations, I always apply it on my chest first to see if the concoction is correct or not, because I do match my foundation shade to my chest. If you're not already aware, my face is the darkest part of my body, and I do have hyperpigmentation on both my face and my neck. So yeah, if I match my face, it's going to be darker than the rest of my body, so it just doesn't make sense for me to do that. I've been doing it like this for a couple of years now and it just works well for me. Whenever you first apply foundation, it always appears lighter, but when it settles into your skin, then that's when you can actually see the true shade of this foundation or of any foundation that you're using. So just bear that in mind when you are wearing foundation, if you don't already know. And also, if you're watching me and you might be a bit concerned that I'm not matching my skin, so to speak, the foundation does settle into your skin and then the true shade is revealed. This is the Rems Co-Creation Beauty Sponge, by the way. This is one of my favourite sponges that I've been using. It's only £5. If you are interested in buying it, you can look her up on Instagram, Rems Co-Creation, or just even on Google, if you type in Rems Co-Creations, it will come up. And yes, only £5. They have recently come out with a few other shades, different colours, sorry, of sponges. And it is a black owned beauty brand as well, so if you want to support, then get onto that. And I already did apply New Caledonia around my mouth to colour correct. Okay, so our foundation is done. Nice coverage, everything looking good, so ready to move on. Okay, so I've just done a little something to the eyes. This eyeshadow look will be up next, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Chestnut to begin with. Today I'm not gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I don't want to alter the shade of the setting powder. On top of Chestnut, I'm gonna use a dash of Butterscotch as well, just underneath the eyes. I haven't cream contoured in a hot minute, so I'm going to use my Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer in the shade C15. Just a little bit. Today we're really doing a full glam, aren't we? Feels weird actually cream contouring because it's been so long since I've done it. And I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques contour brush to blend that out. I don't want anything too much, so that's the reason why I'm using C15, because I'm really going for a bit more of a bronze than a contour, to be honest. But it is going to give us a bit more depth. This area, this time we are not going to get no line of demarcation. First starting with a concealer brush, just to blend that out. Allowing the concealer to sit on the face does give it a bit more of a full coverage appearance, and also it allows it to last longer. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go with my sponge now and blend out these harsh edges. And I'm doing it with the side that I had my foundation on because it will help to blend that a little bit better. You can just see how that's instantly blended into my skin. Okay, so pretty much happy with how that's looking. So now with the powder, it does come with like a sticky thing when you open it up, which is just to protect your powder from leaking. So I'm just going to quickly take this off. Oh, I have like this thing called trypophobia, so I hate like little holes. It really bothers me. But anyway, okay, so I'm now going to go in and pour a little bit of this powder into the lid, and this just helps me with a better application. So this is what it looks like. It's a lot more yellow than I actually thought it was going to be, but it's a really nice yellow shade. I feel like it is going to be really universal if you like a yellow powder, but I actually like the way this is looking at the moment. So that's the yellow shade. I'm just swatching it on my hand, and yeah, it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to quickly go back in under my eyes, make sure there's no creases there because I don't want to set with any creases. Okay, so I'm now going to go in with the other side of my sponge, which has nothing on it. I usually like to pick it up and then tap the excess off on the back of my hand to prevent over applying the powder. Okay, let's go in. Okay, actually looks pretty good. Wow, I actually like this shade. It's very different because obviously with the original Laura Mercier, it does give me a bit more of a brighter appearance, whereas this one is slightly toning me down because obviously it is a yellow powder. But I'm actually surprised that I like it because I've not really been a fan of yellow powders, but I actually like how that looks. I really like how that looks. I wonder how this will look against the original one, but so far looks really good. You can already see how great Laura Mercier powders are. Look at the difference and how much it's already smoothed out my skin. I'm gonna apply a little bit more of that underneath. Wow, that looks good. I got the small one because I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. Actually pretty good. Guys, this is actually looking pretty good, better than what I thought it was gonna be. But I already like Laura Mercier's powder, so I knew the texture would be the same as the other powders because I do actually have all three now. I have been using their medium deep one around my mouth quite a lot, but recently I've kind of just been using the Charlotte Tilbury one. But I really like what that's already done in this area right here. You can see I am still nice and highlighted. It still gave me a nice touch of brightness to it, but it's quite subtle because it's a yellow shade. If it was the original, I think it probably would have been a little bit more, but I actually might do a comparison video against both. I can't stop, can I? I can't stop. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like how this is looking. I'm gonna put medium deep around my mouth so you guys can see the difference. You can see how much of a warm undertone medium deep has. I usually put that here because of my hyperpigmentation. It is a bit different for me wearing a yellow powder, but I actually think it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, it does look good. What do you guys think? Just in case you're wondering, these powders are £32. The full size one is £32 and the travel size is £20, but you get 9 grams only, so it is a lot less than the full size one. Let me just put the rest of this powder back. I don't want to waste any of that. So with the mini translucent powder, you get 9.3 grams for £20. And then for the big one, you get 29 grams. So you can see there is quite a lot in difference with the sizes. Mother, daughter. So yeah, I'm actually glad I got the mini one because I already have basically a full size of the translucent powder, the original, and I've been using this for several years now. I actually still have quite a lot in there. And the mini one, considering I don't usually use yellow powders that much, I think it just worked perfectly for me in terms of size. But we'll definitely use this on like deeper skin tones if I'm doing like someone's makeup or something like that. So yeah, I'm actually happy with how that's looking. I'm just going to quickly do the rest of my face and I will be right back. Okay, so I've just quickly finished the rest of my face and this is what we are looking like. As I said, this eye look will be up next, so be sure to look out for that video. I did also put on a fixing mist on my face, which is just like a cooling fixing mist. I can even put a little bit more. Gosh, that's powerful. So that just helps to tone down any powdery appearance. I did actually go in with a tiny bit more of the powder because I just felt like it didn't give me as bright of a look. So it is a little bit different me going in with a yellow powder because I find that for me personally, on my skin tone, I actually prefer the Laura Mercier regular translucent powder because I just love how bright it makes my under eyes look. But this powder does look really, really nice. I just find that it just tones it down ever so slightly, and it is just because of the shade. It's because it's a yellow. It's obviously a little bit more of a warmer undertone than the regular translucent powder from Laura Mercier. But for any girls that are a little bit deeper than me or don't like going for like beige undertone powders, if you like yellow powders, then this is definitely a good one to go for. The quality is obviously top notch. I already use Laura Mercier powders, so quality is the same, it's just a different shade. So yeah, if you're darker than me and you like yellow powders, this one would definitely look good on you and I think you'll like it. If you don't want to commit fully, you can go ahead and get the travel size one, which is what I did as well. But absolutely love the way my skin is looking, nice and flawless. Even without the Charlotte Tilbury powder, my skin is looking still pretty smooth and still flawless. So pretty happy with the powder. I'm actually glad that I got it. So now I do have a handy yellow powder that I can use either on clients or on myself if I want to switch things up. Maybe if I'm going in with a bit of a brighter highlighter, I can tone that down by using the yellow Laura Mercier powder. So yeah, pretty happy with it. I like it. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. But anyway, this is all from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and click that subscribe button down below, and hopefully I will see you all in my next one. Bye.